So we have here now Data Analytics Power BI Goodies Part 2. So for this video, this will be the topics. So we have page navigation with bookmarks and buttons, Power BI top end filter, Power BI Analytics pane, and drill through in Power BI reports. So we have page navigation with bookmarks and buttons. Bookmark is a very cool feature in Power BI. Using this, you can capture currently configured view of report page, including slicers and visual state. As you can use bookmarks with buttons and image to navigate from one page to another page, and you can add, delete, and modify the bookmarks. So practical scenario: create 3 pages, name as page 1 line column chart, page 2 matrix, and page 3 pie chart. Use some visuals in all 3 pages. So for page 1, so we have a line cluster chart matrix for page 2, and pie chart. So add 3 buttons, create 3 bookmarks, then map each page with relevant bookmarks for navigation. So for this, we download the following file. So we have Superstore US 2015 XLS and Practical PBIX file. So let's start with an example. So create 3 pages, name as page 1 line column chart, so page 2 page matrix, and page 3 pie chart. Now add 3 buttons on each page, or you can copy and paste from one page to other pages. So insert buttons. That's from home. That's actually from our home tab. So follow these steps. Click on home tab. Under insert button, click on buttons. Give the name to each button like line chart, matrix, and pie chart. Change buttons background color. Current page color should be different and other pages are same colors. So how to change button background color? Select button, then go to the right side visualization pane, and then use below 3 properties. We have button text, so change button name, font color, font family and alignment, and text size. Outline, you can change button outline color, border weight. Also, you can change color for default state on hover and on press. Field, you can change the background color for default state on hover and on press. So next step 4, how to create bookmarks. So go to the view tab. So view tab under show ribbon. So this is the show ribbon. Click on bookmarks pane and follow the steps below. So now you go to page 1, copy the name of page 1 and click on add bookmarks. So go to page 1 and add bookmarks. Then click on 3 dots and then click on rename. Click on rename. And then page 1 name. So rename, and then you paste the name of page 1. And then uncheck data and display. So you have to uncheck data and display. Follow the above 3 steps for page 2 and 3. Okay, so we add bookmarks, and then click on this, we rename, uncheck this one. So to rename this, so since we are on page 1, we copy the name of page 1. Then we do that on the 2 pages. So mark bookmarks with button. You can use action to map bookmarks with buttons for navigation page to page for current page of the action. So we have here the action, then bookmark. So this will be the settings. For page 1 settings, select button line chart of action. Select button matrix. So button line chart, it is off because you are on page 1. So for button matrix, enable action, select bookmark from type, and then select matrix page from bookmark. So here, type bookmark and then select, for example, line column chart. So these are the things that we can select. So select button pie chart, enable action. So enable. Let's enable action. It's on. And then select bookmark from type and then select pie chart page from bookmark. So we have select matrix page and only the button for line chart, because it is on page 1, is off. So page 2 will be again similar, but this time around for the button line chart, we enable button line chart, then select bookmark from type, then select line chart page 1. So that means if we click on the first button, it will lead us to the line chart page. Then for button matrix, that is off because we are on page 2. We are currently on that particular page. Then for button pie chart, enable action, select bookmark from type, and then select pie chart page from bookmark. And then similarly for page 3 settings, so only the third button will be off. Then these are both on, and of course leading to their corresponding pages. Then the final output, so use control click to navigate one page to another page. So some page screenshots below. So that means we are currently on the matrix because you notice it has different color. Then that means we are now on the pie chart. The next we have Power BI top-end filters. Top-end filters work same like top close in SQL Server. It filters and returns the data according to specified number by the user. Suppose you have 100 products and you are interested to see the top 5 product sales according to sales, so value, then you can use top and filter and pass 5 in place of n. So for this example, we'll be using the Superstore US 2015 worksheet. So to start, we drag the clustered column chart in Power BI page from visualization pane. Then select chart and follow steps below. So for the axis, we drag the region. That's why you notice here, these are the regions. And for the legend, we drag product subcategories. So these are the product subcategories. And for value, so the values that are plotted here are actually from sales. So this will be the appearance of the clustered column chart. Step 2, if you notice, each region have more than 10 to 15 product subcategories. But you want to see only top 5 sales products in each region. Follow below steps for this one. So click anywhere on existing chart, then open right side filters pane. So we have the filters pane. So now click on down arrow icon. So this is the down arrow icon. Then refer to the left image. So this will be what will be appearing on your screen. After that, click on top N for the filter type, and then show items. We place here 5. And then by value of sales. Then we now click on apply filter. So now click on apply filter and see top 5 sales data per region. So for the east, we have binders, chairs, office machines, tables, and telephones. So we have only 5 here because these are the top 5 products. So example number 2, suppose you have 4 regions, sales data in pie chart. So again, we have east, west, central, south. So our legend is by region, and I think the value here is also sales. Yes, sales. So, but you're interested to see only the top two region sales data in the pie chart. So for this, follow the same steps as you follow earlier. So we open the filters pane, and then we click on top N, top 2 by sales, apply filter. So it only shows two slices here. So that means we have east and west are the top two when it comes to sales by region. The next we have the Power BI Analytics pane. So Power BI, the Analytics pane is a very cool feature in order to add dynamic reference lines to visuals and provide focus for important trends or insights. The Analytics icon and pane comes under visualization area of Power BI desktop. So dynamic reference line supported by Analytics pane. So using Analytics pane, you can create the following types of dynamic reference lines. So we have the x-axis constant line, y-axis constant line, minimum line, max line, average line, median line, percentile line, and symmetry shading. So let's understand this with an example. First, we download the data Superstore US 2015 worksheet. That import Excel file to Power BI desktop, and then now take the line visual to Power BI page and drag region and sales columns. So we have region for the axis and sales for the values from the orders data set. Then step 4, let's see the dynamic reference line for the line chart. So double click on the line chart icon under visualization pane. Then check on the chart visual, select or not under visualization pane. So if this is selected, then click on analytics icon. It's number 3, and then use dynamic lines. So here are the dynamic lines. Here you have 6 types of line references available for line chart. Let's start with mean, max, and average line. So in mean, it draws a line on the basis of minimum value. Max, it draws a line on the basis of max value. And average, it draws a line on the basis of the average value. Now expand mean line and click on add button. So mean line and then click on the add button. After clicking on the add button, one mean line appears on your line chart visuals. Now you can set minimum line properties like line color. So minimum line properties, we have the color, data labels. So we have the data labels. We have what? Color data label colors rather. So this is the data label color. Position and display unit, etc. So these are the parameters we can change. Then follow the step number 6 and 7 for max and average and constant lines. See the final output as below. So we have a line here for max, line for minimum, and line for the average. So here we can easily visualize what regions have sales that are higher than the average sales. So that means for east and west. But the sales for central and south are both below the average. Limitation of the dynamic reference lines. So reference from Microsoft Docs site. You may use x-axis constant line, y-axis constant line, and symmetry shading on the following visual. So scatter chart. You can use constant line, min line, max line, average line, median line, and percentile line in available on this visual. So we have array chart, clustered bar chart, clustered column chart, and line chart, and scatter chart. So these are the limitations. The following visuals can also can use only a constant line from Analytics pane. So we have the stock area chart, 100% stock bar chart, stock column chart, 100% stock column chart, stock bar chart, waterfall chart. The following visuals can use a trend line if there's time data. So we have area chart, clustered column chart, and line clustered column chart. How to set up Drillthrough in Power BI reports. Drillthrough allows users to navigate to different report pages within a report. With the help of Drillthrough features in Power BI, we can break down the summary data into actual figures so that we can get the detailed view of summary data. Approach 1. Implement basic Drillthrough. Navigate through right-click on Visual. So the requirement here is to user want to see break-up of selected subcategory, sales year-wise in separate page with chart visual or any visual. So create a table visual to using category, subcategory, and sales field. So category, subcategory, and sales field. This is the main page screenshot. Now, create a new report page for Drillthrough data. In that page, drag one clustered column chart. So we have the order date for the column or the axis, legend, we have the subcategory, and values will be sales. Step 3, now drag the field for which you want to enable Drillthrough into the Drillthrough filters. So we have the Drillthrough filters. So keep all filters we on, and then so I think for this one the category subcategory is selected. So when you add the field to the Drillthrough filters, Power BI automatically creates a back button visual. So this is the back button visual. Oh, sorry. Users can use this button to get back to the report page from which they came. Now go to the main page, right-click on any subcategory and select Drillthrough. So subcategory, Drillthrough, and then click to the page name here, product details. Is a second page name. So after click to page name, it will navigate you to the second page and display the year-wise breakup of selected subcategory. So when you click on bookmark, so it will show here bookmark, the sales for or bookcases rather. Approach 2, how to create a Drillthrough button in Power BI. All steps will be the same like approach 1, but instead to right click on visual value, you will navigate through on button click. So add one blank button to main page. Go to insert tab, click to buttons, then select blank button. So buttons, then select blank button. Then now select button and assign the name to button. And then set the basic format property. And don't forget to select type. Drillthrough and destination. So type should be Drillthrough and destination should be product details. So these are the things we do here. Button text we use on, then button text we just click, we use view detail. This will be the caption of the button, and these are the format. So with default state, etc. Shadow of, or these are the 3 steps. So action on, and then type is Drillthrough, destination is product details. Now step 3, you can now select any subcategory and click to button to using control click. So you can click and then view detail. Or we can also, I think you can also use control click. So output of selected subcategory, and to using back button, you can get back to the main page. So if you click on this, it will go back to the main page. Okay, so that ends my part 2 of my Power BI goodies. Thank you very much for viewing this video.